Salvete! Hello everybody. Welcome to another video. This is Latin with Stephen. Welcome discipuli linguae Latinae, students of the Latin language. Thanks for following me by the way and checking out these videos. And if you've just dropped in for the first time, well, you're welcome as well. The videos are sequential, so you may wish to go back and follow them in order, but you're welcome, of course, just to drop in and see what you can learn from this one. So today it's a little bit of revision and then learning a few bits and pieces, kind of mopping up a few areas that I just wanted to cover. First things first, second declension nouns, masculine. Let's go back to dominus, all right? Dominus is master, second declension masculine. Let's see if we can remember how it goes. Singular then plural. Let's do this together, guys, all right? Okay. Dominus, domine, dominum, accusative, direct object. Domini, of the master. Domino, domino. Dominus, domine, dominum. Domini, domino, domino. Again, dominus, domine, dominum. Domini, domino, domino. Plural this time. The masters. Domini, domini, that's vocative. Dominos, accusative, I see the masters. Dominorum, of the masters. Dominis, dominis. Again, domini, domini, dominos. Dominorum, dominis, dominis. One time singular, one time plural. Dominus, domine, dominum. Domini, domino, domino. Domini, domini, dominos. Dominorum, dominis, dominis. And we looked at many words that behave exactly in the same way. So we had filius, son. Servus, slave. Hortus, garden. Gladius, sword. Discipulus, pupil. Then I mentioned puer, a boy, and liber, a book, which also follow the same pattern with e, o, etc. They just don't end in us. There's another one which I guess it's a bit of an odd one out in that it doesn't end in us or but it's still second declension, is the word wir. So this is ir. So just a one syllable, short word, but it's masculine second declension. Any ideas what it might mean? We get the adjective in English, virile, virility, the noun from it. The Latin is virilis. It means man. It's the normal word for man. There is the word, you might have come across, homo, H-O-M-O, which is sometimes used for man, but that's more generic. That's actually a person, so a human. Vir is specifically a male person. The opposite is femina, first declension. So a femina, puella, woman, girl, but vir, puer, man, boy. Let's just have a look at it, guys. Second declension. So the man is, right? Vir est, nominative case for subject. Vocative, calling directly. Vir, man. Probably wouldn't use that. Important, virum, accusative. Viri, of the man. Viro, to or for, dative. Viro, ablative. With the man would become viro, for instance. So, virum, viri, viro. By now you're recognizing these endings, guys, here. It's still second declension. Virum, viri, viro. Virum, viri, viro. Let's look at the plural. The men. Viri, the men are. Viri sunt. Vir est, the man is. Viri sunt. Vir est, viri sunt. Same for vocative, viri, as you may expect. Viros, just like we had dominos, pueros, gladios. It's the same. Virorum, of the men, belonging to the men when there's more than one. Viris, viris. Viri, viros. Virorum, viris. Viri, viros. Virorum, viris. Singular, then plural. Off we go. Virum. Viri, viro. Viri, viros. Virorum, viris. One more time, guys. Virum. Viri, viro. Viri, viros. Virorum, viris. Okay, let's make some sentences then. So what about the men are in the atrium? Neuter word, in the atrium. Atrium. Witty, men are, sunt, in atrio. Viri sunt in atrio. The men are in the garden today. Viri sunt hodie in horto. Viri hodie in horto sunt. Can you remember the verb to work, to labour? Laborare, laborare. The men are working, maybe in the tavern, in the inn, in the shop. Taberna, taberna. Viri in taberna laborant, with nt at the end of the verb. Viri in taberna laborant. Okay, viri in taberna laborant. Let's make an accusative. What about I greet the man? I greet the man. Greeting, saluting. Come on, you remember this. I'm sure of it. Salutare. I greet. Ego saluto. So I greet the man. Virum saluto. Ego virum saluto. Plural. We greet the man. Virum salutamus. Virum salutamus. The girl sees the man. The girl sees. She's doing the seeing, therefore she's nominative. First declension stays a. Puella. Videt. It's got et because it's videre. Second conjugation. Video, vides, videt. Virum. Puella, virum, videt. Puella, virum, videt. But I think you know also, if I said to you, virum, puella, videt, it's quite correct and quite normal. Virum, puella, videt. The man the girl sees. Alright, sounds very strange to say that in English, but the ending tells you it's the object of the sentence, whether it's the first word or not, guys. Alright, what about a genitive? The villa of the man, or the man's villa, house. Villa, genitive case. Viri. Villa, viri, or viri, villa. It's two men who live there, therefore the house of the men. Villa virorum. Villa virorum. Virorum. Villa. Okay? So, not too difficult, really. Virum. Viri, viro, viro. Viri, viri, viros. Virorum, viris, viris. So we've covered before these words, hic and hike. Hic, hike. Do you remember what they mean? Hic and hike. This, it's the word for this. You know, you're pointing something out. This. Masculine singular, feminine singular. Now let's add the neuter, because we've covered neuter words ending in in the second declension, like forum, atrium, we just had that for the atrium, weapon, talum, signum, etc. Alright? It's hoc. So, hic, hike, hoc. They all mean this. Masculine, feminine, neuter, singular, nominative case. So it's the subject of the sentence. Alright, so if we're saying this man, and he's doing the verb, he's the subject. This man is hic vir. Hic vir est. This man is working. Hic vir laborat. This girl is sitting. She's doing it, therefore nominative. Haec puella sedet. Haec puella she's sitting in the atrium. Haec puella in atrio, ablative, atrio sedet. Haec puella in atrio sedet. And so then with neuter, this forum is new. Hoc forum est. Remember the adjective? Novum. Hoc forum est novum. Yeah. This atrium is big, using magnus and make it neuter. This atrium is big or great. Hoc atrium est magnum. Hoc atrium est magnum. Hic haec hoc. Hic haec hoc. Hic haec hoc. Masculine, feminine, neuter. Singular, nominative. Now, we can also make accusative. if it's a direct object. So I said, this man is working. If it's something like, I greeted this man, well, hang on, he's not doing the action. He's receiving it, I'm doing the greeting. Therefore, he's a direct object. Therefore, he's accusative. Latin being Latin, therefore, the ending changes. Nothing new for us. Hunk. We even did this briefly once before. So he is to hunk if it's accusative. Hike is to hank if it's accusative. And great news about the neuter. You may have predicted this, that neuters don't tend to change from nominative to accusative. So we can still use our good old hoke. Hoke, hoke. All right, hokey pokey. So heek hunk, hike hank, hoke hoke. Heek hunk, hike hank, hoke hoke. Feel ridiculous, don't you, saying these things out loud? These heek hunk, hike hank, hoke hoke. All right. Or you can learn it going across. Heek hike hoke, nominative, hunk hank hoke, accusative. Heek hike hoke, hunk hank hoke. Heek hike hoke, hunk hank hoke. And learn them with examples. Make little sentences for yourself to practice. So you are practicing the grammatical endings in meaningful contexts. Let's do a few together, guys. Right, we had greeting, didn't we? Salutare. Salutare. Right, I greet this man. I greet this man. He's my object, he's accusative. Therefore, the noun is going to become accusative. And this little word for this pronoun, is also going to become accusative. Because they belong together as the object. Ego saluto. Saluto. Honk virum. If it's just the man or a man, it would just be saluto virum. Virum saluto. But honk virum saluto, it's really pointing out. Or it's maybe someone you've just referred to and you really want to say this man. Honk virum as the accusative. Honk virum saluto. Ego honk virum saluto. Let's just change it to matron. I greet this matron. Matrona, accusative, matronam. Hike to hank. Hank matronam saluto. I love this matron. Hank matronam amo. I praise this slave girl. I praise this slave girl. Hank ankillam laudo. The master praises this slave girl. The master, nominative, dominus. Laudat. Hank ankillam. So, haik ankilla, she's doing it. Hank ankillam, it's being done to her. Hic servus, he's doing it. Hunc servum, it's being done to him. Neuter doesn't distinguish. Happy days, all right. Hic haec hoc, hunc hanc hoc. What about a couple of neuters? What's the verb to hold? Be tenacious. Hold on. Tenere. E-R-E, second conjugation. Come on, let's just recite the conjugation. Tenere, take off the ere, it gives us ten. Teneo, E-O. Teneo, tenes, tenet. Tenemos, tenetis, tenet. Teneo, tenes, tenet. I hold, you hold, he, she holds. Plural, tenemos, tenetis, tenet. Again, teneo, tenes, tenet. Tenemos, tenetis, tenet. Right. I hold this weapon, it's neuter. Talum. Talum. Ego. Teneo, I hold. Teneo. Hoc. Talum. Hoc talum teneo. The master holds this weapon. Dominus. Hoc talum tenet. Gladiator. Hoc talum tenet. Let's enter a place, guys. Now let's enter the atrium. This atrium, and the mistress, domina. The mistress enters this atrium, neuter. Domina. The verb is intrare. Intro, intras, intrat. Domina, intrat. Hoc, it's accusative, but stays the same anyway. Atrium. Domina. Intrat. Hoc atrium domina intrat. Hoc atrium domina intrat. All right. Hic haec hoc, hunc hanc hoc. Hic haec hoc, hunc hanc hoc. So remember the word for book. Liber, like library. Liber masculine. This book is, well, nominative because it's being. Therefore, hic liber est. New, it's masculine. Nos. Hic liber est nos. Hic liber nos est. The master holds this book, or is holding, it's the same thing. The master holds. What's the verb? Tenere, conjugated. He tenet. Dominus tenet, accusative. Hunc librum. Hunc librum. Dominus tenet. Dominus hunc librum tenet. He has it. Habet. He loves the book. Amat. Hunc librum. Dominus amat. Hunc librum. Dominus habet. All right, I hope that's making sense to you. Hic haec hoc, hunc hanc hoc. Always distinguishing between subject and direct object. A few new items of vocabulary now. I said it was different bits and pieces in this lesson. We have a few are verbs. First conjugation, are verbs. Clamare. Clamare. It's to shout. A bit like exclaim. When someone exclaim, they shout it out. The noun would be clamor, ending in or. A loud noise or a shout. Clamare. Shall we just conjugate it? It's not a bad idea just to practice doing this. Take off the are, we always do that. Gives us a stem. Clam, please notice the long A. Clam. Clamo, I shout. Clamas. Clamat. Clamamos, we shout. Clamatis, you guys. Clamant, they shout, or indeed are shouting in the continuous form. Clamo, clamas, clamant. Clamamos, clamatis, clamant. Again, clamo, clamas, clamat. Clamamos, clamatis, clamant. We've met this one. This is revision, but because it's a little, I don't think it's the easiest one to remember, to kind of latch onto. So I've just brought it back. Iuare is to help. Iuare. Take off the are, gives us you, or you've. Anglicize it. Youwo, youas, youat. Youamus, youatis, youant. Youwo, youas, youat. Youamus, youatis, youant. To help. Another new one for you is servare. Servare means to save, preserve, protect. To save, servare. Servare, to save, protect, preserve something. Ser, go to the V after the R, this is your stem. Servo, servas, servat. Servamos, servatis, servant. Servo, servas, servat. Servamos, servatis, servant. And I've just got two new adjectives for you today, since though we've been working on these on and off. I've got probus, masculine singular. If it's applying to a female or feminine, it would of course be proba. And this means honest. It can mean good. It will show up in the dictionary as good. Now we had the word bonus, which is very all-purpose word for good. Good harvest, good anything. Probus is really good-natured in someone's character. You know, they're good-natured, they're honest, an honest person. So in a sense, I suppose this is a better one to use. If you were saying, you know, the good son, the good-natured, the honest son would be filius probus. Daughter, filia proba. Proba, filia. Probus. We have the word in English probity. All right. Quality of being truthful. Probus, proba. And this next one, very, very easy. It means the same thing. Timidus, feminine, timida. Timid, maybe frightened. Yeah. Afraid, timid. very scared, very shy. Probus, timidus. Proba, feminine, timida. What would the neuter be? Probum, timidum. Yeah? So probus, proba, probum. Singular through the nominative in the three genders. Probus, proba, probum. Probus, proba, probum. Timidus, timida, timidum. Timidus, timida, timidum. Now, because of the nature of these adjectives, they seem to me to refer to people, don't they? Therefore, I think the neuter would be uncommon. You're not going to see it. That's why I've just put that a. It's either referring to a male or female person. Somebody is honest, probus, or she, proba, timidus, timida. But just so we know, the adjective ending for neuter would be in the singular. All right, let's make a few sentences then with our various bits and pieces here, guys. Just expanding our repertoire, learning more, and becoming great at Latin. Right. The girl shouts in the street. Puella, in we are, clamat. Make sure you're elongating that first. It's not clamat, clamat. About twice the length, I think. Clamat. Puella, in we are, clamat. Because she's afraid. She's timid. Something's happened. My goodness. Quod timida est. Can't put timidus because she's female. Timida. Puella timida. Puella in via clamat, quod timida est. You could, of course, say puella timida, the timid girl, the frightened girl. Puella timida, clamat, in via clamat. All right. What about the good, honest, good-natured man? Helps, or let's say, helps the girl in the street. The good-natured man. Via probus, helps the girl. Iuat puellam, this girl. Hanc puellam, via probus, hanc puellam, in via iuat. We could even add the adjective, helps this timid girl, and all the endings are going to be feminine accusative am. Vir bonus, vir probus. Hanc puellam timidam, in via iuat. What about the good-natured, the honest slave? Saves the master. The honest slave saves the master. Servus probus, nominative. Dominum servat, T for he, she. Servo, servos, servat, servat. Servus probus servat, dominum servat. This master. Hunc dominum servat. You could switch it around. Hunc dominum. Straight away when I read that, guys, when I read that in my Latin sentence, hunc dominum, right, I know he's not doing the action. Someone else is going to feature in this sentence. Whether it's the next word, whether it's at the end of the line, the subject is coming. All right? Hunc dominum. Servus probus servat. Okay, what about the timid boy? The timid boy sits or is sitting in the garden. The timid boy is sitting in the garden. Puer timidus, masculine, in horto sedet, sedere. Puer timidus, in horto sedet. The good-natured, the honest matron helps the boy. The honest matron helps the boy. Matrona, feminine, proba, puerum juat. The timid boy. Puerum timidum. The honest matron, the good-natured matron, helps this timid boy. Matrona proba. Hanc. Matronam, sorry, masculine. Hunc. Hunc puerum timidum. Juat. Matrona proba. Hunc puerum timidum. Hunc timidum puerum. Doesn't matter. Juat. All right. Let's go for the honest slave works in the kitchen. The honest slave works in the kitchen. Masculine. Servus probus inculina laborat. Laborare. Laboro, laboras, laborat. Servus probus inculina laborat. This honest slave works or is working in the kitchen. He's working, therefore nominative, he's doing the action, hence hic. Hic probus servus, or hic servus probus inculina laborat. Hic servus probus, probity, upright, honest, inculina laborat. This honest slave girl prepares the dinner. This honest slave girl prepares the dinner. Haec, she's doing it. Haec ancilla proba. Haec ancilla proba. Canam prepares. Parare, parat. Haec ancilla proba. Proba ancilla. Inculina canam parat. Let's reverse it, make her an accusative. The matron praises this slave girl. The matron, matrona, praises, laudat, this slave girl, accusative, singular, hanc ancillam. The matron praises this honest slave girl. Matrona laudat, hanc ancillam probam, feminine accusative. Hanc ancillam probam matrona laudat. Okay, right, very, very good. So we've got hic haec hoc, this nominative singular across the genders. Hic haec hoc, accusative, hunc hanc hoc. Hic haec hoc, hunc hanc hoc. We've got clamare, to shout, to exclaim. Clamare. Juare, that's revision, to help. Servare, to save, preserve, protect. Two new adjectives. Probus, proba, honest. Timidus, timida, easy, timid, afraid. And we've got our new noun, the man. Wir, virum, wiri, wiro, wiro. Wir, virum, wiri, wiro, wiro. Plural. Wiri, wiros, wirorum, wiris, wiris. Wiri, wiros, wirorum, wiris, wiris. So it's still second declension masculine. It's just another one to add to your list. So guys, I hope this has been useful. Just a bit of practice, pulling everything together, using these different words for this, with paying attention to the cases. I'll leave it there for now and be back, all being well, with another video very, very soon. So thank you and walete.